Yeah, I'm not saying to tell the people who are 40 years old that there is no hope. What I'm saying is that I don't think the message should be, hey, you ain't gonna learn until you're 40. No, there's a way to figure all this out before 25. And that's what I think, that because we're trying to talk to people who haven't made it there yet.
Mm.
And I'm not saying, hey, tell the people that are 40 that, hey, it's too late for you. All I'm saying is that the message that we're putting out, it should be, hey, no, you should be able to figure this out by 25. And you should be married, you know what I mean? You should be married with kids by 30.
Mm.
Couple of them. And have a decent paying job. Both of y'all have a decent paying job and get y'all ass down through life. Find somebody early and get through life rather than telling people, hey, look, it's gonna take you to about 35 to get it.
But you gotta understand, like people are.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You have to understand that life is life, and also, Swingy. So when people are deciding, even in their teens and their 20s, they want to get married, I've seen both ends of the spectrums. I have friends that got pregnant in high school, married, and friends that got pregnant in college, got married. They've been with that person young, all through their 20s and their 30s. Boom. Now in their late 30s, they done grew older. They got different things they want in life. They grew and did life together and grew apart because of the experiences they had in their 20s, the experiences they had in their 30s. So it's all kinds of reasons why when someone gets to 40, whether they're sitting together or not, but it has a lot to do with the decisions they've made when they were young. So it goes both ways.
Yeah, but the idea of being with someone from a young age, even married, right? It's like I've heard this before, like, oh, I married young, I missed out in life. I was like, but did you really though? You built all these memories, you did all these things, built all these memories, created this beautiful family, you know what I'm saying? Have done all these things with this person and established and built this life. And then you get to 40, 42, and then you're like, I just want to live my life as if you were a 22-year-old, right? And you walk out here and you see this swamp that everybody's trying to walk through, and you quickly realize that it's not giving what you thought it was giving. And sort of now you're quickly turning around and trying to recant your decision. Like the grass isn't greener on the other side. I keep saying that. The grass is only green on the side in which you water and nurture it. And a lot of people got to realize that they don't do that. They'll end up seeing a lot of dead, empty brown grass.
Yeah, but the best thing that we can do is just really highlight the pros and cons based off our experience. You know, like you can't force anybody to do to make them get married, to make them do this. You can just say, hey, based off what I experienced and what I've seen, you can highlight it for them so they're able to make that decision. Because I agree with Sweeney, but it's all about balance because like Chanel, she's sitting on both sides where people got together young. But my question would be to them is like, did you have the proper understanding of what a marriage entails before you got married so you can know what you were going to endure throughout this so that you guys didn't grow apart? Like, were you guys communicating well? There's so many different variables that could have possibly been fixed on the front end or even while they was going through those challenging moments where it couldn't end in divorce. So that's why we got to always ask the question as to why, and every situation is going to be different. It could be one thing that just throws off that person's entire fail, like in a marriage or in a relationship. So I think that just always putting information out there and giving people the option, understand that there's consequences. And I always say that spectrum. What side of the spectrum you want to be on? You want to be on the more riskier side or more up on the less riskier side? Like there are more cons to if you keep experiencing and keep failing at different stuff, you have more trauma, and it's probably going to be difficult for you to build and to bond with somebody the later you wait. But then we also got to look at how they vet. Y'all, it's just so many. You got to sit down and it's a case by case and figure out what's going on with this person individually. The older they get, to try to get them on the path to get married if that's what they want to do.
I think it
So
might also
we
have
saying that the average 25-year-old who's raised up in a single parent home should be ready to marry and take care of a family. No, they're not. Sweeney, they could barely take care of themselves. So if you can't take care of yourself, why would you pull another person in that you can't take care of? They have a disagreements on 50-50, one pot. Your money's your money and my money's my money. What makes you think they're going to do this? These 2024 ladies, these young men and these young women, they're not thinking like that. They're individualistic. They're not thinking as a collective mindset because that's not what they saw. That's not what they saw. When they walk in the household, they don't see daddy there. They don't see mama there. They see mama and that's it. And some Negro who comes by and fucks on his mama every once in a while. That's what they see. That's not a relationship. That's not a marriage.
What so why not teach and show them at 20?
Hold on, Sweeney. What type of example do you think they plan on going to get from that? They're not. They're going to follow suit. They're going to do the same thing. Well, I guess it's okay. My mama's just getting screwed on, so I'm just going to get screwed on and have a baby by this man who's not my husband and just live life. And they think that's some type of relationship. That's not. Not one that's going to be successful. Not in the long haul.
So why not just teach them at 20 or 17 or 18 and show them? I think that's.
Well, at that point, they're at the house. At that point, they moved on.
If she's not seeing an example, how are you going to show? You show with your actions. Your words don't mean shit. You show with your actions.
I get that.
You can't support a family. If you can't maintain a husband or a husband can't maintain a wife, what are you showing them?
So you're talking about the parent. I'm talking about why don't we show them? Why don't we give them examples? Well, you said personally that these 25-year-olds ain't ready. Then show them. Go out there and show them. Hey, you want to know how LeBron James learned how to be a father and a husband? You think he learned that from his mama? No, he learned that from his coach. He lived with his coach for a couple of years while he was being coached, I think through 8th grade, maybe high school. And he learned how to be a father and a husband from his coach. He didn't learn that from his mother. So
you recommend that people single parents to send their kids off to someone else? Is that what you're saying, Sweeney?
I didn't say that. Did I say that? I said why can't we?
You said LeBron James stayed with his coach, so he stayed with someone else. Someone else raised him for a period of time. Is that what you?
I'm saying that there got to be a better solution than telling them to wait till 40.
Who said to say wait till 40? Nobody said
that. No one said wait till 40.
I'm not even saying. I'm just saying that there got to be a better solution than 40 is the age that they figure it out. I don't think they figure it out at 40 either. That's why you got a bunch of 40-some-year-olds not getting married. They still think the same way that they did at 25. That mindset don't change over time. All you do is learn how to be by yourself longer. And by 40,
I think that's why also why the cheating rate is so high, because a lot of people made those decisions in their 20s and got married. Again, growing, meeting people where they got a career and they started their business and met somebody that just blew their mind. They've been with the same. I have a twin sister. She got pregnant right after we graduated from high school. She stayed with the same guy the whole time. She's in her 20s. And like Louis said, all my 20s, I traveled, I did all kind of stuff. She still went to grad school, got her degrees with me and everything. Now we 30, 40s, and she going on vacation. She doing stuff like she 20. And it's just like, I done all of that before, but she didn't do that when she was in her 20s. She was taking care of my nephew, going to school, getting degrees. She grew. And when she looked up, her baby daddy was doing the same thing when they was 19. And she was like, this ain't nothing like my uncles and my granddaddy. Like, dude, you got to do something. That's growing.